Shalom. First, I'd like to give just like all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakadash. I would like to give just like double honor to my apostles, elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who push His word in truth and also sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Now, so more than ever, and also salutations to the elect, 144,000 judges. That's 12,000 men for each tribe. And also salutations to one third, man, women, and children that's part elect. And a special shout out to the few sisters that is listening and learning. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Sakaria for the Great Millstone. Used to camp back with Nellis and Truth. And man, this damn nigga Trump, man, this man is like diabolical. Tell these Comanians, these Iranians, a lot of people gonna die in 24 hours. He's gonna do. Everybody gonna die. Just dragging them. Just dragging people, man. And like Russia and these countries be warning him not to do so. And this nigga's still doing it, man. He's still doing that. And he went and attacked some with some bridges and stuff. And the reason why he's doing that because Israel is gonna expose the Epstein files because that's why he wants to destroy things. But little too they know that Russia with Iran, if they mess with Iran and start some serious shit, it's gonna be some shit, man. He talking about if like you don't release the oil over the gates of the oil to come out, he's going to shoot nukes on the plants. But here's the thing: you do that, the whole world is going to suffer, man. So this man's a fucking idiot. So the topic is the Most High will destroy Babylon and these heathen nations. The reason why I say the Most High will destroy Babylon and these heathen nations because the shit they be doing. Well, like America, aka Babylon, be doing to Earth. So I'm gonna play this video with the Snyder report, and and that's that. I got some precepts. Fair use, fair use. I'm not using this to like make no money off this. Fair use, fair use. I'm just using this for biblical educational purposes.
Millions of people all around the world are waiting for one thing, and it's happening today. We are simply hours away from a massive, massive escalation. And this is what I'm talking about. President Trump stated, "A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionary."
Nah, they won't. They want puppet leaders, sir. And the Rothschilds want like a central banking system. That's what they trying to get. So the Rothschilds gonna have a central banking system. And Rand say no. Because you put their influence there, they're gonna take all their resources, exploit the people, and leave them bankrupt. And spread diseases. And to break families and stuff. This is what they do. You doing trades with his double, nothing be good. If you don't comply, he's gonna bomb you to death. But he failed to realize that they got nuclear weapons. And also, they got sleeper cells. If he nuke those plants down there, that's when just like the sleeper cells, they're going to let loose on this place. And it's gonna be some crazy shit, man. And then they about to do a fucked up event here, and then they're gonna have the Karama. After that, nukes is going to hit this fucking place. So It's not looking good for the Esau Edom here in America, man. Because the whole world is like tired of these of these devils, man. CB Joe Biden did not do that. Okay. Uh, Barack Obama did not do that. They ain't no good, but they didn't fuck with Iran. George, George Bush Jr. did not fuck with Iran because Bill Clinton did not. George H.W. did not do that. Fucking Reagan and Nixon and Carter, none of these guys did not do that. Why? JFK didn't do that. Lyndon B. Johnson, the rest of these guys did not do that. Lyndon B. Johnson, the rest of these former leaders. Why? Because they know they know the consequences, and like they don't want that smoke. Kamala Harris, you think she gonna attack them? Hell no. Hell no, because with Russia and Iran and North Korea and China, they don't fucking play. They don't want that smoke. But this damn nigga is fucking stupid, man. And these damn Israelis playing a dangerous fucking game. All right. God damn it. Hold on. Slacker. Let's get a preset. So I'm not gonna be on here. I'm gonna try to make this quick. Probably maybe a 20-minute video. This is Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be these stability of thy times, the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures is gonna keep you stable in these times. Okay? You seen what Trump trying to do to Iran. Okay? He probably will do it. I don't know. You're going to hear rumors of wars, inflation, famines, race riots, everything. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures is going to keep you stable in these times. Okay? We just watching the prophecies, man.
Wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God.
Motherfucker, Nero, you damn devils extort countries, man. You take people's resources, you get puppet leaders, you fucking extort the people, okay? You like extort them, exploit them, and like they don't have a fucking thing. You take people's resources, so they gotta come here to get something to eat because motherfuckers like you, and you got a problem with colored people coming here. The problem is you devils, man. You're the fucking problem, man. And like any you people that vote for him, like they don't like Vince McMahon, Triple H, The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, with his old dusty ass. Fuck him. Who else, man? Some of you bitch ass rappers. Some of you niggas. Some of you spicks, wetbacks. You might say that vote for him, that vote for a fucking pedophile. Y'all some pedophiles, man. And like y'all some sickos. You heard me. You heard me. I'm speaking the damn truth. Y'all fucking support that shit. Support him doing shit. You don't even know what you asking for, man. You voting out of your what your best interest, man. Y'all gonna know, man. Y'all gonna know, bro. Let's play some more.
Blessed the great people of Iran. That's what President Trump wrote this morning. That is talking about a deadline that President Trump set that Iran has to open up the Strait of Hormuz by 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight.
Let's say that Iran did open up Hormuz. This damn nigga is gonna shoot nukes at the plants down there. Iran trying to work things with you. You shooting nukes over them. That's why they can't trust you, because you got a long history of like fucking with people, man.
If they do not do that, there would be complete destruction. Look at this right here. It says Trump warns a whole civilization will die tonight if a deal with Iran isn't reached. Well, that becomes very difficult. Okay, extremely difficult. Here's something that Iran's looking at. It says President Trump has repeatedly delayed deadlines for Iran, but suggests Tuesdays is the final deadline. He is not going to delay it anymore. Well, look at this right here. Here's the problem. Iran has ended direct contact with the United States after President Trump's latest threat. That's what we're hearing. That's according to Bloomberg. That Iran has stopped contacting the United States because the threats continue to escalate. And that, according to reports, they are saying that the United States isn't listening to what Iran is asking for.
Yeah. They trying to negotiate with you. Esau and his whole ass don't want to listen. You want people to negotiate with you, you gotta communicate with them. You motherfucker. This fucking man's a piece of shit, man.
They say we'll create a ceasefire. But look at this right here. It says the Strait of Hormuz is going to remain closed until Iran is compensated for war damages. That is something that we heard several weeks ago. That the Strait of Hormuz was going to remain closed for as long as it takes until Iran is compensated for all the damages that the United States and Israel have caused. Now, I can't tell you whether or not the United States and Israel are going to pay this. I highly doubt it. But could we stop the attacks? Yes. But some say that's not the right move. Some say we need to continue to strike. And that's exactly what the United States has done. This is what we did this morning. It says the U.S. strikes more than 50 military targets on Karg Island. Karg Island is a very important piece of Iran. Now, here's where things are getting interesting. According to reports, according to many economists here in the United States and around the world, if the United States is serious and we do pretty much demolish an entire civilization, that is something, again, it's going to be very difficult. Some are saying that this is going to constitute a war crime for President Trump. And President Trump says he is not concerned about...
Yeah, it is a war crime. And let me talk, you damn Republicans and Democrats in office, Congress, you with your Supreme Court. You fucking allow this man to fucking do things. You got the power to just stop it and say no. You let this guy do what the fuck he want to do because you scared of him. You scared of him. You scared that he put you there. He put you there. So what? You die as well as right. And you fucking military people. You let this motherfucker do things. You don't do just like a hostile takeover. Look at Burkina Faso. Look at Mali. Look at Niger. They saw corrupt politicians. What they did? They fucking took over. They fucking kicked them up. Kicked these politicians. kick their asses out, or throw them in jail. And what they doing? They helping the people. Okay? They take the IMF and they take all these damn corporations because they don't want to pay no taxes. He kick all of them out. If they do some fuck shit, he's gonna handle them. And they getting help from Russia. And like Russia is backing them too. Why don't y'all do that? But y'all ain't gonna do that because you motherfuckers, you damn motherfuckers are too damn soft. You don't got the balls to just like check this man and do a hostile takeover and just like try him with war crimes. A hostile takeover. You know what a hostile takeover is? Let's say you own a restaurant. You own some warehouses nationwide, and you're a family owned, and you owe 90%, and the other owner owns 10%, and the small owner ain't doing right. What you do? You do take over it. Hostile takeover. You take over it. You kick him out. Kick that person out. That's what you do. But you might are so stupid. You got a motherfucker to run your damn shit. You got billionaires. You fucking stupid asses, man. Y'all some you so-called white people are the most dumbest motherfuckers I have ever met, bro. I have ever met, man. Boy, let's play some more.
Any possible war crime. Okay? That's what he stated. But economists believe that if the United States goes in halfway, then this is only going to increase the retaliations. This is only going to intensify the attacks against the American people over in the Middle East, but also this is going to increase the chances of additional threats right here at home. I want to show you.
And also, this damn man breaks his covenant with people, man. This man broke 400 peace treaties with the Galites. Okay, he broke 400 treaties with the Galites. He broke a lot of deals with these countries, and this is why nobody don't want to do no deals with him. This is why Iran don't want to deal with him. They don't want to do no deals with them. And a lot of these countries are breaking the dollar because they don't want to deal with this guy. When you deal with this devil, it be shady. He will take your ass out of power to kill you and set puppet leaders. That's why nobody does not trust this man.
Thumbs up. Look at this right.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Houston. Inside this workshop, you'll learn you don't need to be a Wall Street pro to trade like one.
Here. It says, Iran signals long multi-front war as Trump ultimatum nears. If President Trump issued this ultimatum and he does not go through with it, Iran sees this as President Trump is weak. President Trump is not doing what he stated, and that's the reason why this war is going to drag on. Not just for some additional days, not just for a couple more weeks. This could go on for several months or even years. And let me ask you this question, okay? Let me ask you this question. Can you afford prices right now with where they're at? Okay, let me just show you what fuel prices look like as of this morning. Here they are. It says fuel. This is the national average for regular gasoline here in the United States. It's $4.14 as of this morning. Okay.
Let's go to Habakkuk. This is the book of Habakkuk. chapter 2 and verse 1. It reads, this is Habakkuk chapter, yeah, this is, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. It reads, I will, I will stand up upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and which and with which to see what he will say unto me, and what shall I answer when I am approved. So stand on my watch is like being spiritual alert. Set me upon a tower is being in a high spiritual position, able to discern what is coming, and watch to see to pay attention to the prophecies, current events, and signs. And what shall I answer will prove? The prophet must be ready to answer correction, scoffers, and opposition. Okay, that's what we are here. That's why we are alert. So we could tell you what's going on. That's why when we see videos, we filter into the scriptures and bring it out so that y'all could know what's going on. Okay. And verse 2, and the Lord Yahweh Shai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that read it. So the Most High is telling Habakkuk to write the prophecy down and make it plain. Okay, that he may run and read it. So it means once a person understands this truth, he moves with urgency. He wakes up. He starts walking in fear of the Most High. This is how prophecy works. So the Most High gives the vision, the prophets to teach it plainly, and the elect will hear it, and they move accordingly, man. So verse 3, for the vision is yet for a point in time, but but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though do it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So for a point in time, everything is set. Jacob's trouble, with the collapse of Babylon, World War III, famine, sedition, persecution, the MOTB, and also the return of like Yahweh Shai. Okay, at the end shall speak. So, like this means the last days will make the prophecies obvious. So, wars, rumors of wars, moral decay, global control, division among nations, judgment building up. The prophecies is now speaking loudly. So through it, Terry, wait for it. Um, so yeah, like something, like yeah, this is for brothers getting impatient. It will come. This place will crumble. Sometimes people think, why hasn't America fallen yet? Why hasn't judgment hit yet? Why are the wicked still winning? But you gotta wait. This man's going down, and the Most High is coming. You gotta be patient. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. You gotta wait for it. Verse 4: Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright, but the just shall live by his faith. So his soul is lifted up, is not right in him. Esau, Edom, his soul is not is lifted up, is not upright in him. Like Nero, his soul is not lifted up. He's attacking people. He just killing people. That's how these people is, man. Okay? So it applies to Esau, Edom, the rulers of this world, all those puffed up with pride and power. You know? It's not upright in him. This man is not right. He does things. He create He get homosexuals and lesbians rights, pedophiles. They molest kids and shit. Doing all these things. His soul sound right, man. But the just shall live by his faith. So, this is the opposite spirit. So the elect the elect of the nation of Israel, like survive by faith, faith in Yahweh, faith in Yahweh Shai, faith in the prophecies, faith in the promises. Not by what they see, not by money, not by the just like the world system, man. Verse 5, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, he keep it at home, who desire as hell, and his debt he cannot be satisfied, but gather to him all nations, and he was him all people. So this man, so yeah, he saw Edom transgressed by wine. What's his wine? His now philosophies, his lies, his doctrines, his deception, intoxication influences, man. Democracy, and as cover as oppressive, false religion like Christianity, and all these fake religions, corruption, perversion, war, and also exploitation. And this man is proud. This damn nigga is fucking proud, man. He need to keep it at home. He got fucking military bases everywhere. He got economic control around the world, political influences, cultural dominion, invasion, and sanctions. He cannot keep it at home. What's his home? And Caucasus Mountains. Who largely desire himself and his debt, he cannot be satisfied. He got this devil's endless greed, endless bloodshed, endless expansion, endless appetite for control. It is not enough for this devil. He got a lot, but he want more. He want more land, more war, more surveillance, more wealth, more dominance, man. This man is greedy. This man is out of control, so the Most High is going to take him out. But gather to him all nations and people to all people. That means world influence, world economics, military reach, world submission. That's his new world order. He want to get everybody for one religion, one government, but it's not going to work. It's going to fail on you, Esau. It's going to fail on your ass. All right, now let's go to let's listen to some let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 40. Yeah, 45. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45 reads, therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Most High Yahweh Shai that had taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he had proposed against the land of other Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock should draw them out. Surely make them habitation desolate with them. So Israel's going to just like drag America to this Star Wars war, and like America is like going to be destroyed. This is a future prophecy, and just like we are close to it, very close to it. We are very close to it. Let's go to Isaiah 34, and then we're gonna listen to Mr. Snyder. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all armies. He had utterly destroyed them, and he had delivered them to the slaughter. So the Most High is going to send these heathens and send these Edomites to this Dug Wars war, and they're going to be fighting. And just like then, they're gonna be fighting each other in the body of Jehoshaphat, and then after that, just like they're gonna be killing each other. So once they start fighting each other, they're gonna see the Lord. Yahweh Shai and the angels with chariots. They're gonna try to fight the Lord, and like they're gonna fail. The Most High gonna wipe their asses off. So that's this to Mister the Stein report.
It was $4.11 yesterday. It was $4.01 a week ago. It was $3.41 a month ago. Okay? The issue right now, a year ago, was $3.25. But the issue we're facing is that if this war continues and it drags on for months, this is going to devastate people all around the world. I know people right here in the United States that are rationing food. One of which had to actually switch their job. Okay? They had to get a different job because the drive that it took to get to their office was too long, too expensive, didn't make sense. So they changed their position. I don't know what that's going to look like, but again, that's a huge change. I know somebody that's actually considering selling their house at a massive loss because they did buy it, was it 8 months ago, 10 months ago, something like that. And they're considering selling it at a loss because now it doesn't make sense to drive into the office, into the city. That they need to be closer to their work. So they're considering selling their home. I know people that are walking to work, walking to school. I have a friend that he took the car from his kid, so now he has to walk or ride his bike to school, okay, in high school. This is a kid that, again, 17, I think 18 years old, something like that, took the car from his kid because they can't afford it. We cannot afford to pay for a car payment, pay for gasoline, pay for any type of maintenance, and pay for insurance for a 17, 18-year-old kid. Yeah, things are becoming different.
Yeah, it's getting bad, man. Like people have to sell their house to move to the city where they job at. People have to walk to work. A family have to use for their kids' car because people can't afford a car because for no car payment they can't afford no no insurance. They can't afford maintenance fees, man. It's like fucking expensive, man. And it's expensive to keep up with. Cause I work at this auction center where they sell cars for auction, and it be a lot of repos, man. A lot of like repo cars. The reason why I work in there, I worked there last year because uh, I did work in this warehouse in Baytown, but it got slow, so I worked in a steel mill for a month, and I quit. I shouldn't quit because Norkim Jake is an ass. These Norkim Jakes are fucking assholes, man. They are assholes, man. Working with them is a pain in the ass, man. Working with them is a pain in the ass, man. Boy, they just a pain in the ass to work with, man. A pain in the ass to work with. They don't want to work with you. They just. I know one guy that's still there. He said that they some sorry motherfuckers, man. Sorry asses, man. And he get a hard time at work almost every day. I had to quit, which is dumb. It's a dumb thing to do. You should never do that. But I quit, then I work at like small little jobs here and there, and finally I work at at this this auction. So I've been there for 8 months. So now I'm in school, so I'm trying to do electrical. I shouldn't quit, but that happened already. So people cannot afford cars, so they got their cars repo because the banks they had to pay car note, and also he forget he forget you gotta pay interest. You pay a car note, you still gotta pay the motherfucking interest, and the interest so damn high and shit. They'll do take your damn vehicle. I work with companies that that like the people have, man. And like they all bad, man. Really bad. And they sell the cars, the vehicles, like I mean new vehicles, man, be 30, 27, 20,000, sometimes 50,000, 70,000, 80,000. One time, I think it was last week or this week, I saw like a no last week. I saw like a Rolls Royce. I think it was a last year one. I saw like a Rolls Royce, a used one. That like a person didn't could not pay the payments. Even some rich folks could not pay the payments. That's bad, bro. This place is like fucking done, man. Esau is done. Esau is like fucking done, man. He trying to get more richer, but it's gonna be he's gonna fall, man. Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 7. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. So America is gonna be like a Esau Edom here in America. They're gonna be like a total desolation, man. Okay, America's gonna be destroyed, and people gonna hiss at it, man. You know, let's go to Joel chapter 2. Um, um, yeah, this is Joel. This is Joel chapter 2 verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet of Zion, and sound and alarm in my holy mountain. Let all what the in inhabitants of my land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai coming for it is nigh at hand. Verse 2. A day of darkness and gloominess, and a day of clouds of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people, a strong, there have not been ever like the like, neither shall be any more after it, even the years of many generations. So it's gonna be great people strong. So these ICM nuclear missiles, it's gonna hit America, man. And when these nukes hit America, it's gonna be dark. They're gonna block out the sun, and it's gonna be bad, man. Verse 2: A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning. The land is as the garden of the Eden before them, and beheld them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. So the Garden of Eden before, that's it with it. So when these ICBM have the power to completely change the landscape, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna hit America, and like just like nobody's not gonna escape. Nobody is not gonna escape this nuclear destruction that's gonna come here to America and also in like Israel. But here's the thing: Israel's gonna be built back up, but America is not gonna be build back up ever again. Okay, let's go to Zephaniah. Zephaniah chapter. Let's go to Zephaniah chapter 1. Chapter 1 to 14 and verse 14 to 18. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is near. It is near and hasten greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry bitterly. Whoo, man. So these these military men, they're gonna be crying like bitches, man, because the day of the Lord is near. Okay? When they see the Most High and the chariots, they're gonna cry. They're gonna be like women. They're gonna be just like bitches, man. They are already bitches now. Some of them be the day be shit. The day at toilets, fuck the day at toilets. They ain't wanna go fight. They so in that day they're gonna be some bitches, man, crying. Verse 15: the day is a day of wrath, the day of trouble and distress, a day of witness, wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, and a day of clouds of thick darkness. Verse 16: a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fair cities and against the high towers. Verse 13: and I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and the flesh as the dung. Verse 18: neither they silver nor they gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's Yahweh Shai's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire for his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of them that dwell in the land. So Esau, your silver, your gold, all that bullshit will not deliver you, homie. Will not deliver you. Deliver you will not deliver you in the Most High's wrath. He's coming for blood, and he's gonna destroy you with fire because of his jealousy. What you did to the children of Israel and what you did to the earth, man. You gotta pay for that. And when you go into slavery, you still gotta fucking pay. Okay? So, let's go to Second Peter chapter 3 and yeah. Let's go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10, and reads, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt away with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burned up. So the day of the Lord is gonna come like a thief in the night. Like, do you know like a thief will come to your house or break in your house? He's not gonna tell you when. He's gonna come when you least expect it. So in context, the Most High is gonna come as a thief in the night when you people least expect it. Okay, how he's gonna come like a thief in the night when the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. What's that great noise? These ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. Okay, it's gonna hit parts of the earth, and also it's going to hit America, and just like also destroy America. And the elements shall melt away with fervent heat. The elements, it's gonna melt with fervent heat. When these missiles hit, it's gonna melt with fervent heat, and the earth also the works therein shall be burned up, man. So yeah, this is a future judgment, and like we are close to it at like any fucking day now. Okay, so let's go to Revelation 9. This is Revelation chapter 9. Let's get this is the book of yeah, I got my notes. Just so slack out, just bear me for a second. I got my notes. Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 9 and verse 3. It reads, and there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. So the locusts are the World War One fire jets, like scorpion tail guns. The jets, and they have like guns, all right? Like John likened it to jets to locusts because he did not know what he was seeing, but it looked like locusts. Locusts, they come out like dog fires back then, which were these planes that had guns on the planes, and they would shoot you. Planes that will fly up in the sky doing war. And what you read about this guy called the Red Baron, look him up. He actually had a shotgun where he would be up there, and if he saw you, he saw another plane represents the enemy, he will be there, and if he saw you another plane that represents the enemy, and then he will shoot them. Okay. And verse 4, and this is Revelation chapter. Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 9, verse 4. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green there, neither any tree, but only those men that which have not the seal of the Most High on their forehead. So, not hurt the grass, like John noticed that just like locusts were not eating the grass, because they were real locusts rather than locusts were fire jets, and they were shooting at men. Those which were not the seal of the Most High, the men of the elect, would not die in World War One. Okay, just like then it's like man that will give birth to a son, and that son will give birth to another son, and that son give birth to another son, and that son will give birth to another son, and that will be one of us if we are one of the true elect of the Most High. Okay, let's go to verse 5. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months, and their torment was in the torment of a scorpion when he strike at man. Like 5 months is 5 years, to January the 28th, 1914 to November 11th, 1918. Instead, June the 28th, 1919, the Treaty of Versailles, 1914 to 1919. Torment of scorpions referring to a tail gun. Okay. And verse 6, and verse 6, and in those days, those days shall a man seek that and shall not find it, and desire to die, and that shall flee from them. So some man will greatly be wounded in the war and prefer to die, but them that live physically will be mentally wounded. You're not gonna find it, man. That's in verse 7. And verse 7, and the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle, and on their heads were as crowns like gold, and their faces were the faces of men. So crowns like gold is a helmet. More specifically, the pickle hobby, faces of men operate in planes. Verse 8, and they had hair on the hair of a woman, and their teeth were like teeth of lion. So hair like a woman. That's the pickle hobby once again. Let me look up pickle hobby. Let's look up pickle hobby. Like this right here, pickle hobby. This is what Revelations 9 and 7, Revelations 9 chapter 7 and just like 8 verses talking about. They had that doing in like World War I. Pickle hobby. That's what they had. All right. And his hair like a woman. So pickle hubby once again. That was the time with plumes. So teeth represents the bullets coming out of the machine gun. Like John saw the plane, and he saw the man in a cockpit was that was a helmet on with hair coming out of the helmet. Okay, that's also scarabs because it was cold up there, so this is John seeing this thing happening in the 1400s through the 1900s. Verse 9, and they have like breastplates, and it was breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was the sound of chariots and many horses running in battle. So the planes were dog fires, were made out of iron, out of metal, and the sound of their wings was a sound of chariots, like many horses running to battle, because the planes were made what makes your car not make like a lot of noise. So it is the muffler system. Back they you know verse 10, and I'm gonna read on down. And they had tails like scorpions, and they were strings of trails, and their power was not to hurt 5 months. Verse 11, and they have a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, and his name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, Abaddon, Abaddon. Okay, and and the Greek tongue has his name Apollyon. Apollyon, the king of angel of the bottomless pit is like Kaiser Wilhelmer. Apollyon means destruction. Okay, verse 12. Verse 12. Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there came two woes here more after. World War One came to pass, and then two more woes, World War Two and World War Three. Okay, woe means destruction. All right, and verse 13. And verse 13, and the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from four horns of the golden altar, which before the Most High, Yahweh Shai. So, the sixth angel, the same event in Revelation 6 and 12. Verse 14. saying the sixth angel which had a trumpet loosed four angels which bound in the great river Euphrates. So World War III is going to be focused in the Middle East, in the valley of Jehoshaphat. That means in the Hebrew is like your Yehoshaphat. That's the Lord's judgment between the utmost sea and the Red Sea, between Iran and Saudi Arabia. Verse 15. And four angels and four angels were loose and were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. So the third part of men, that's Esau Edom. That's grouped into three categories: the sons of God, just like the Israelites; the sons of men, the heathens, including Edom; and the sons of the wicked, the Edomites. Verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000 and thousand, and I heard the number of them. So the horsemen is the IC intercontinental ballistic missiles. 200,000 thousand. That means 200 million warheads. It's gonna hit this place, man. And it's not looking good for Esau either, man. And like it's gonna be bad. So let's go to Second Ezra. I got two more precepts, and then I'm just gonna wrap. I'm trying to make this quick, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. And this is Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 28. It reads, "Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east." Verse 29, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia uh, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, and that all they which hear may fear and tremble. So with the many chariots, so these Arabs, these Israelites, they got like a lot of weaponry. They bought for their respective allies. So they're gonna be carried out as the will upon earth. So Most High is 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 is, is like coming to destroy them. Verse 30. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 30. Also with the Carbanians, raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars in the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, shall take waste of a portion of the land of the Syrians. So the Carbanians represents Iran. The Syrians represents America. So they're going to all these nations with the Carbanians, they're gonna fuck up America, man. That's what's gonna happen in the very near future, man. And we are close to it. Verse 31. And and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their true nature. And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. So so the dragons is the Israelites. The Most High gonna put in a spirit to remember their nature. They're gonna be wild because you gotta remember in Genesis the 16th chapter, 11 and 12 verse, Ishmael is a wild man. These Israelites are wild people, and like they're gonna see that. They ain't gonna fucking see that. So it's not looking good for Esau either, man. I'm being honest, man. It's not looking good for just like Esau either. Let's go to Revelation 17 and Revelation chapter 17 and verse 14, and then I'm gonna call it a day. This is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 14. It reads, "These shall make war with with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords, the King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and be faithful." So um when these heathens, these Edomites, and these other nations, and 2/3 fighting each other in this in the Middle East in this third world war, they're gonna be fighting each other with AI robots, with each other, a whole bunch of shit, and they're gonna look and see Yahweh Shai and the angels. They're gonna look. America's gonna be destroyed. Okay, and then the angels going to the Habashan angels. They're gonna zap America, and they're gonna. I think they're going to go to the Middle East, and they're gonna see the Edomites, these nations, and also 2/3 of all people. They're gonna be fighting each other, and they're gonna see Yahweh Shai and the angels, and they're gonna look, and like they're gonna try to fight Yahweh Shai and angels, and guess what? They're gonna lose. Yahweh Shai and the land shall overcome them. Yahweh Shai and the angels will destroy them. So it's not looking good for Esau, Edom, and these nations. And like when they be destroyed, you them elite Edomites and elite heathens, we're gonna get you out of these bunkers. You're gonna bury these bodies. That's what you're gonna do. And like these heathens and these Edomites, they're gonna be decimated. So that's what I gotta say about it. So I hope this is edifying. Uh, First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Ba'ashib, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashib Kakadash. I would like to give double honors to my apostle El, so great millstone. Lord's will, this is edifying to the next time. Shalom.